Hey friends, I have this closet door that just kind of bend in the middle. It's like two of these, and with the hinges right here on the side, so it's like they fold up when you slide it open, and then they open up and block your closet. So yeah, this is actually at my parents' house, and this little part goes in the bottom here. It was in some wood that was like this. So the door's hollow. This is the only thing holding it in. And this part broke. So this part's caved in of this chintzy little wood here. And the whole door fell. It almost hit my parents in the head. So it was really blessing that it missed them, but it just kind of fell because this pushed into the wood here. So what I'm going to do is, I pulled this out, was just basically held in by a couple little staples, and I'm just going to rip a 2x4 so it can fit in there, plug it in nice and solid, and then I'm going to stick this in there, and that'll be able to hold it and not break again. So I'm just amazed that they basically put this piece of press wood in there to hold the door. It's not a very heavy door. It's basically hollow with a couple little pieces here and some cardboard. Well, a little bit more than cardboard, I guess, but you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, just be careful with these. How it fits in the door frame is this just goes in a little thing on the bottom, and then at the top of the door it has this that just pushes in, it snaps in place, and that holds it, and that allows it to swing freely. But if you have a door like this, just be careful. Anyways, I'm just gonna show you guys how to fix it. Alright friends, so I just took this, the original piece that was inside the door, put my fence next to that so I could see how wide I wanted it, set my fence there, and then just ripped this piece of 2x4. I also measured how long I wanted to be to fit in there. So this would be a lot more sturdy than this piece of cardboard that they had in there. So I'm going to put this in there. Okay, this should just slide right in there. Okay, I tapped it in there too far. I'll just pull it out just a bit so it's flush. Okay, I ran some wood glue on there on the bottom, right like that, and on the top. So I'm just going to push this in there. That should help hold it a little bit maybe. We'll slide this in there. Okay, just going to clamp that so it doesn't go anywhere. They stapled it before, these little tiny staples. I think I'm just going to screw in from the ends here. Hopefully it doesn't split. But we've got quite a bit of wood here, so I'm just going to drill in a little bit and put a pretty decent sized screw in there. Actually, I forgot that I have this as well. So this has got to go in there. And so I can't have a big old jumbo screw in there, can I? Interesting. All right, well, we'll have to figure that out. All right, my friends, so I figured my board was right about here, and this is going to be right wherever, right about here. So I just towed this in. It's about a 4-inch screw at about an angle like this, so it's going to miss this wherever I'm going to put this in. So to put this in, I'm just going to have to figure out where this is on the other side. So right there, and just measure from this distance to the door, and just so it's parallel here, the same distance from here at the end, and drill my thing in there. Okay, and so the other side, just one long like 4-inch screw, pre-drilled, and drilled it in there. That's going to hold way better than those stupid screws. And then I got the glue in there as well, so I've clamped that. Wait about 48 hours or so. Then I can drill the hole for this, just stick it in there, and that's not going to move. It's going to be way more solid than that piece of cardboard they had in there. Can't believe that. I mean, I get, you know, being lightweight or whatever, but to put just a piece of cardboard in there is kind of ridiculous. So I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Well, friends, I'm all done. So to get this one, I just had to measure. I think the hole is actually I want to say 7/16 on that. So I had this self-centering dowel jig. This was pretty helpful actually. Yeah, 7/16 would probably be perfect. I didn't have a drill bit that big, so I had to use a 5/16, I think, and then I just walled it out a little bit. Anyways, to get this measurement, I just took this thing, went over to the other side and lined up the hole, and then I marked a little thing right here on there with a marker, and then I clamped this on there so it was just the same. And this is gonna, this self-centering thing is really nice because it just centers your hole right in the middle of your board there. So I was able to just screw that on there, just drill the hole in there, and then just tap that in. But this is pretty close. If you don't have one of these, it helps. It's really useful, like actually getting it centered in there. But if you don't, what would be the better way? Yeah, it's just really helpful. I mean, if you're really good at drilling a straight hole, you should be able to do it okay, but just, you know, kind of figure it out yourself. You know, there's different ways you can find the center here where it is and center it off of where the other one is down at the other end there. So this should be a lot stronger. This 2x4 is going up into here. It's wood glued, and I got two 4-inch screws, one on this side and one on the other side going in there. So should be way stronger than that piece of cardboard, and hopefully this closet door won't be falling on my parents anytime soon. All right, my friends, thanks so much for watching this video. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.